Even Jesus can't get out of this matrix. So how you think you gonna get out? We gonna talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. A year ago, I had a near-death-like experience, and ever since then, I could pick up on energies, and I can even hear from God itself. I was told it would take my soul 14,422 lifetimes to be completed. So I decided to start a social media platform so I can help more people, speed this train on up, and finally get the heck up off this planet. Tired. I was a rock. I was bored. This ish for the birds, ready to go. Hey guys, welcome back to Instructions for Humanity. It's your girl, your spiritual teacher, Tahirah, where I teach the divine message I received, that we are all one in love. Grow with me, guys. Love with me. It is going to be a great ride. Guys, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. Seriously, do it now. Click on the subscribe button. You don't want to miss any of the future videos. Go ahead and also click on the notification bell. And when you come in, please give a like on the video. It helps the algorithm. Greatly appreciate it. Guys, this is a big episode. We are going to talk about how Jesus can't even get out of this matrix. Yeah. Something came to me, and we're going to explore that thought, because that's what we do on this channel. We dive deep. We go way beyond what we ever thought was possible. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and play some meditation music. I'm going to go ahead and get in the spiritual mood so that we can be led to just kind of explore this very powerful message for today. And I'm going to ask that you go ahead and hop right into the meditation as well. And then we're going to get into why Jesus is even stuck in this mess. Here we go, guys. I am the divine God. I am the answers that I seek. I am the divine truth that I know. I am the great I am. Be with me through this message today. Mother God of the living waters, the great cosmic mother, the great universal spirit, the Father, and all of my ancestors of light and love, be with me in this very, very powerful message so that we can free our souls from this encasement, from this body, from this realm, and so that we can go home and walk in our true divine essence, which is peace and love. Okay, guys. Now, you may have heard me say, I am the I am. You may have heard me say that I am the divine. That's what they don't want you to know. See, I've been saying that you are the God particle. You are God. Once you understand that, it's going to change everything in your life. I'm telling you. Say it now. Say, I am God. I am God. It's going to change you, because guess what? You're going to be able to take ownership in everything in your life. You're going to be able to look through your life and understand that you are where you are because of you, because of your decisions, because of the people that you let into your life, because of the people that you did not let into your life. You're going to understand that you've done all of this when you understand that you are God. And that's why I said it. And that's why I'm going to continue to say it, because it took me from the age of 21 to where I am now. It took me like 20 years to get to this point, to say that I am the divine God. I am the answers that I seek. That's why they always say, be the change that you want to see. It's be the God that you want to show up, because you are the divine. And that is the thinking that we need to be into, so that we can break out of this matrix and go back home, so we can stop being recycled. So we are going to talk about, this just came to me today. I was getting ready to do a different video, but as I was getting ready, I was like, not even Jesus can get out of this, guys. Remember, I always tell you guys to stay out of titles and boxes. Stop letting people give you titles and accolades to feel good about yourself. It is a trap. Look at Jesus. Look at all the titles and accolades he has. He has to be seated on the right side of the Father. In the kingdom, in the heavenly realm that contains you. He has to be there. He's the spokesperson, after all. He's the face. He's the face of the religion, after all. You think it's a coincidence they go around the world trying to evangelize everyone to get them to accept Jesus? It's because they want to lure you to the heaven and trap you there. That's why. Listen to this message. I don't care if you are a hardcore Christian. I don't care if you are atheist. But the truth of the matter is, something ain't right. Something's not right, that we remember all these lives and we can't seem to get out of here, guys. Something ain't right about that. So we're going to explore how Jesus could even be trapped in this matrix. Just how deep rooted it actually is. See, a lot of people, especially Christian people, they think that Jesus is God, but Jesus is not God. Okay, so stop that. Jesus is the Son of God. Son, S-O-N, Son, S-U-N. Son, daughter, same thing. Jesus is a descendant of the Most High, just as you and I are descendants of the Most High. So really, we have to put things into perspective when we talk about the greatness that is Jesus. Okay? Now, Jesus would be equivalent to our brother. Yes. Jesus is not your father, okay? He's a son. You are a son and a daughter of God. So you and Jesus are on even footing. That's why he came to show us the way that we can follow in the steps of our big brother. But that would be too much like right. Everybody wants to just lay back and say, Jesus already done it. I guess I don't have to do anything. No, guys, these are archetypes, right? Jesus, Muhammad, the Buddha, all the master teachers that have come to show us the way. Whether they're real or not, none of this is real anyway. So we're not even going to get into if you believe they're real or not. I'm not even real. None of this is real. It's all a simulation. That's here nor there. But the energy of it is real. I always say it. When we talk about anything, in order to bring it outside of the context of all the religion and schooling we've been given, we have to think of things in energy, frequency, and vibration, because that is what the universe is made up of. So vibrationally, the master teachers, Jesus, Muhammad, and so forth, they are real because they are energy, an energy sequence, and you've made them real, so they are real. So the energy of Jesus is real, okay? That we can come down here and that we can change the course of humanity. It is the higher realms of consciousness. That is how Jesus was operating. And that is where we are on the new earth. We're now in the 144,000 frequency if you are on that new earth. And if you were a sparked soul that was sent here from the cosmos for this very important time in history. Okay? So, Jesus has all these accolades now. He's He's being sponsored by heaven. I'm telling you guys, I'm from the television and film industry. This is a copy and paste scenario we're in. Yes. This whole thing, this whole heaven setup is the same thing in the movie industry. It's a copy and paste. They are mirroring each other. So it's like I've seen this all before. So he's the spokesperson of Christianity. He's the spokesperson of light and love, positivity, healing. You got to go to Jesus. You got to go to heaven to get your rations, remember? You want your healing? You got to go to the matrix heaven to get it. You want your money? You got to send up those prayers and go to the matrix of heaven so they can give you a little nibble at a time. A little nibble so you can make your light bill. So he's the spokesperson. So yeah, that's why I said even Jesus is trapped. He has all these accolades, all of these, all these prayers being sent up to him. Can you imagine if he even wanted to be free? He would have to leave all that. He would have to let all of us down, essentially. All the people that are praying to Jesus. He would have to let all of us down and walk away and go into the dark void, the great womb that we're resting in. Cosmic mother of the multiverse. He would have to walk away from that. Can you imagine what that would do to the world? They will never let him go, guys. Can you imagine what that would do to the world? If Jesus freed himself, if Jesus walked out and said, I'm not playing this game anymore, if Jesus tore up the contract, he's stuck, guys. Jesus is stuck. So how do you think you're going to get out of here? We're going to get there because I think I have an idea. But he's stuck because we're putting too much on him. We're all praying to him like he's the Father, when really he's trapped just like us in the heaven matrix, in the kingdom that you have to stay in. It is a kingdom. And a kingdom has what? A ruler. I hope you're seeing. I hope you're able to see where I'm going with all of this. Guys, God is not a dictator. God doesn't have a kingdom because God is the kingdom. God is everything. So why would God need a kingdom? See, you have to understand that when we talk about this place called heaven, we shouldn't even have the words to describe it. Because heaven is still operating out of materialism. It's still operating out of the material mind and the material world. We shouldn't even have the words to describe it, but we do. That's why I say heaven is right here. Remember back in the day, the ancients, when they built that ladder going up to the heavens? Yeah, we're actually supposed to be able to go to the heavenly realm anytime we want. They've kind of stopped that ascension, but it used to be that way. When you just look up, the heavens is right there. That's why I always say, it's not far away, guys. It's right here. Just change your perception. So if you really knew how close it was, you would aspire to someplace further. But they have to make you think that it's light years away and that it is an exclusive place that only certain people can go to. But it's not. They want everybody there, girl. Anybody can go to heaven. I'm telling you, I don't care if you're the biggest axe murderer, you can go, because they need people like that. They're going to send you back down to play another, even a worse character. Anybody can go there. They need as many souls as they can get to trap you there. That is not our home. It is not our home. Okay? So stop letting people give you titles, guys. I'm telling you. Because all the titles you have from all of your jobs and all of your extracurricular activities and all of these things you've been involved in and all of the schools and sororities and all of that stuff, telling you it's all part of this. All the schooling, all of the programs that we're in, It is to get you nice and seasoned. It's like they're seasoning up a nice piece of meat. So that way when you die, you're ready for the heaven matrix because you haven't let go of anything. And you're like, oh, here's a place I can go to. I can still keep the titles in the boxes. I can go and be seated on the right side of the Father. If I just do this and that, if I keep sending up those prayers, God is going to accept me into this kingdom that's going to keep me encased and trapped. So it's those titles, boxes, those accolades, guys. We want to be fluid when we leave from here. You shouldn't even have anything, if I'm being honest. When you're on your deathbed, you should have nothing. You should own nothing. You shouldn't even have your original name anymore. Yes, I'm going to go there. You shouldn't even have your original name. You got to let go of everything. Everything. This earth can't give me anything. There's nothing this earth can give me. It can't do it. That's all I need. I am the God. I am the divine spark of life. That's where you have to get to so you can understand all of this. You have to get there. Once you get there, you can step out of these boxes and titles. So when you leave from this earth, you can go home. You have to free yourself now. Every year you need to start getting rid of things that you no longer need. Start to clean out your houses, clean out your soul essence. Clean those things out on your deathbed. You should have nothing. Because when you die, what's going to happen? And I spoke about this in the Matrix Soul Trap video. When you die, that's why people keep getting trapped up in the kingdom of heaven. Because they get greeted by what? Their loved ones. The loved ones has what? A spirit body. Oh, it's so similar to the body I just left on earth. I'm going to go there. Because you haven't let anything go. You should already, on your deathbed, be formless. Without limits. You should be fluid. You should be liquid. If you take that approach when you leave here, and you have gotten rid of your human body, how you looked as an earthling, if you truly are fluid, there's no way you're going to be trapped up in this, because you're going to see all your loved ones, their soul group and soul ties and soul fragments come towards you. They ain't going to look nothing like you because you're going to be fluid and liquid. You're going to easily be able to go home. But if you don't let go of anything, you're going to go just right here, heaven. Just right here. Here's the earth. Here's heaven. Right there. Right there. That's where you're going to go. Because heaven is mirroring this earth. Remember, the Spirit told me the two are combined. Anytime you go to heaven, you will be reincarnated. That is what the Spirit told me. It's part of the matrix. So, our brother Jesus, and I wouldn't be surprised, all the archangels too, guys. They're all in the heavenly realm. I wouldn't be surprised if they're stuck too. They're spokeswomen and spokesmen too. Yeah, when you pray, you do get things. They have to give you something to keep you praying. They need that energy. They need your prayers. That's why, notice when you pray, you don't get everything you need. That's by design. You're not supposed to get everything because they need that energy. Every time you send up those prayers, I'm not telling you not to pray because I pray daily. I'm always in the Spirit, guys. I don't even have to go and sit and do an actual prayer. I'm in the Spirit all day. Sometimes it's exhausting. I live my life like that. But that's why you got to send up those prayers. That's why they only give you a little nibble of your things. Remember in the last video, all of your things are locked up in the kingdom of heaven. All those things you're supposed to have to navigate this earth, they're all locked up in the kingdom of heaven. And when you want to get a little bit, you got to send up those prayers, and then they send you down a little nibble, nibble, nibble at a time. It's to keep you coming back. Can't you see it? It's to keep you needing them. But once you say, I am God, No, seriously, say, I am God. Once you say it, eventually you're going to start to believe it. And once you believe that you are God, you're not going to go to the lesser God. That lesser God is in the heavenly realm, in the kingdom of heaven. It had to make itself a kingdom because it's still dealing with materialism. That's how you can tell too that this is the lesser God, because why would you need a kingdom? You wouldn't need anything because you already own everything. Guys, this God is a God of materialism. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. It's a God of materialism. And a God who clearly doesn't have its own energy because it needs yours in order to survive. It needs your prayers. It needs you praising it. That's keeping it fueled, guys. Let's try one day without praying. I'm serious. I guarantee you the lesser God, the parasite God that's been tricking us in the kingdom of heaven will go away. And the true God, which is the empty space, the dark void of the universe, would arise in your life. That's how spirit works. Spirit can only help you if you ask. And if you're asking the lesser God, that's why you're not getting anything, because you're asking the lesser God. If we all just stop praying for one day, we could end this matrix. This is the cornerstone of their matrix. That's what they're using down here. They're using this religion. They're using the Jesus archetype, the Muhammad archetype, the Archangels. They're using them. They're being used by the kingdom of heaven. Now, do they do great things for us? Absolutely. And I will never take that away. Jesus came to show us the way. And we can follow in that example. We can live in our divine Christos Christ energy consciousness. We can. But they got Jesus, man. They got him. They got him. They got him trapped up. They got him in all those titles, boxes. He has all those accolades, all those material things he's holding. And we're all praying to Jesus. He can't let us down. Can you imagine if he just walked away and said, I'm done playing this game. I can't do this anymore? He would let all of us down, guys. We're keeping him stuck there too. Whether he's real or not, you've made him real. Like I said, none of this is real anyway. So let's just go with that he's an actual man, because he's real. I've seen people call Yeshua Jesus down from heaven, and he be acting like the homeboy. He do. He be cracking jokes and everything. He's our brother. He's our older brother. He's a son just like you and I. And he is trapped there. And we're keeping him trapped because we keep praying to him and we keep depending on him. He still has a journey, guys. If you have a soul essence, you have a journey. Your journey never ends. We're keeping Jesus capped. That's why we're not getting anywhere. We're capping Jesus. We're capping him. He needs to go and still become even greater. We need to let him go. We need to let Jesus go, guys. That's going to not only heal him, send him off to where he needs to be. It's going to crumble down that kingdom, that fake kingdom of heaven that keeps you in a box, keeps you contained. And we haven't even gotten on the silver cord yet. That silver cord is a noose around your spirit body. That silver cord is a noose. But we need to let Jesus go. Let Jesus go. And you need to let Jesus go and start to depend on thyself. Because you are God. You're God. Everything in your life, you've done it. Even if you haven't necessarily caused it, you control how you feel about it. So in the end, you control if it's good or if it's bad. I don't care what you go through. You have the choice to decide if it's good for you, if you're going to use it to your highest good or not. You decide that fact. So regardless, you've done all of this because you are the God. So if you are the God, you're the one that's going to save you, not Jesus. He's not going to save you. And I'm sorry, I got to talk to my black folks for a minute. Your white Jesus ain't coming to save you, okay? And I'm sorry, because we are the worst when it comes to that. You know, we've been told that we're nothing, that we're 2/3 of a human, that we're criminals, that we're this and that, and that we need a white savior. White Jesus ain't coming, guys. Sorry. Black Jesus ain't coming. Hebrew Jesus ain't coming. Buddha, Krishna, not coming. They not coming. They're archetypes to show you what's possible. You have to save yourself. You have the power to do it. They've shown you the way. Well, what are you going to do? Are you going to keep praying to them? Oh, please, 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 help me, help me, help me. Please, 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 help me, help me, help me. Or are you going to take matters into your own hands? Become your own kingdom. Why do you need to go to another man's kingdom? Aren't you sovereign? Aren't you sovereign? I am. I am. So stop thinking that Jesus is going to save you. You are the one that will save yourself. Okay? You're going to save yourself. And you're capable. So, sorry, black men, black women, get off of your knees. Have some self-respect. Do you know how powerful this earth suit that you have on is? Now, let me just say, this is from somebody who remembers a lot of her past lives. Now, I've been white more than I've been black, but what I can tell you is, if I ever have to do this again, oh, I'm coming back as a black woman. And when I mean black, I mean black. I'm coming back as a deep, dark, melanated woman. There's something special about this earth suit, guys. I can feel the difference. I'm telling you. And I remember my previous life when I was Lavinia. This life I had right before this when I was Lavinia in Rome, Italy. I was an Italian woman. I'm telling you, I can feel the difference in this earth suit. So stop disrespecting yourself, black men and black women. Understand that you have a lot of power, okay? That's all I want to say to my people. Stop looking for a white savior. You're going to save yourself. And we can all follow in that example, and we can all save ourselves, guys. Okay? So, we know Jesus is trapped. He was trapped because of all the titles, all the accolades they've given him, all of the prayers we keep sending up to him. He feels responsible for us, guys. You have to let him go. You need to let Jesus go so that he can free himself. And once he frees himself from heaven, it's going to crumble down. I'm telling you, you're just going to see. Just stop praying for one day, everyone. You're going to see a shift. You're going to see the lesser God exposed, guys. It's like the Wizard of Oz. He's just a little tiny man standing on top of a platform with a megaphone. That's what the lesser God is. It has to lure you there with material things. That's how you know that it's not right. Because there is no such thing as a material thing. You shouldn't even know the difference between having and not having. Because if you are truly a God particle, if you are truly God, if you're truly the cosmic mother, you already have everything. There's no difference between having and not having. So, I mean, if you're being lured there for material things, you know what that is? Okay, let's say I'm in the middle of a desert, right? I've been there for 40 days and 40 nights and I haven't drank water. Somebody shows up. Instead of bringing water, they bring me a briefcase with $5 million inside. Yeah, that would have been nice if I wasn't in the desert, if I wasn't dehydrated, if I wasn't about to die because I need the water. It is the same thing in the kingdom of heaven. All those material things they're promising you, yeah, it would have been nice to get the mansion, that mansion they say you have waiting for you in heaven. Well, if I'm a spirit, girl, why do I need a house? It would have been nice to have it on a place called Earth, you know, where I have a physical body and I got kids. I need those extra 3 bedrooms upstairs and I got a man. So, you know, I need my curtains and my windows and my gourmet kitchen to cook and all those things. Why are those things locked up in the kingdom of heaven? You have no use for it there. You're not going to be eating. You're not going to need no extra bedrooms for your children. You're not going to need no privacy blinds because you ain't doing the you know what with the you know who. You're not going to need it there. But where you do need it is a place called Earth. But you don't have it because it's being withheld from you in the kingdom of heaven. And you got to go to heaven in order to get it. But the trick bag is when you get there, you realize it's just like the $5 million in the briefcase. Oh, well, I gave it to you. It's not my fault that you don't need it. Guys, sometimes I have fun with this, but it's serious. It is serious. I try to make it lighthearted, but it's serious. This doesn't make any sense, guys. This is a mental disorder at this point. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. We have to free ourselves. And you can do that just by every day, just repeating that I am God. Look yourself in the mirror. Mean it. I am God. I am the divine God. I can do all things. One day you're going to actually believe it. And when you do, nothing will be hidden from you. You're going to see everything clearly. Everything. Everything. Guys, let's switch gears about this silver cord. Now, it was revealed in my other video. I'm going to link all of these videos I've been talking about. But it was revealed in this video that I'm going to link. That one day when I was astral projecting, a little watcher, you know, they got little watchers out there in the spirit world. I was soaring. I was soul surfing. That's what I call my astral projection. I call it soul surfing. I was soul surfing. I was far too. And I was going so far, a little watcher came and said, you know, if you go any further, you won't be able to get back in your body. And it scared me. It scared me back into submission. I went back into my body. But guys, I was about to break the silver cord. The silver cord is what is keeping us entangled in all of this. In this whole parasitic matrix that we're in, it's that silver cord. It's that silver cord. It's the illusion of freedom. When they say, oh, it's so wonderful to astral project. Oh, it's so wonderful to have an NDE and go to the spirit realm. Guys, it's part of the program. Because they want you now to see. Notice how they want you to see things. All these people coming out with their NDE stories, and even myself too. But see, in mine, I saw the cosmic Christ. I went to the dark void in mine. And I was merged with the great universal spirit and the cosmic mama. I was in the womb because I was in the dark void. And I was merged with the light. The great universal spirit that filled me and healed me. But people have all these NDEs. You think it's a coincidence they didn't wipe their memories? Because they do that. They do it in some, but not in all. They want people to come back now because people are waking up. So they want people to come back and say, oh, I had this NDE and I met God, I met Jesus, and, you know, I was filled with so much love. And it's always, you know, it's the same thing, which is great. But they are sending out, it's like they're doing a PSA. It's a commercial, girl. All of us who had NDEs, I'm part of it. It's a commercial. We are their new spokesperson. They're trying to make us their new spokesperson. I guarantee you, Jesus is fed up with this. They're trying to recruit us now. I'm telling you something. My spirit be talking. Jesus is probably like, I can't do this no more. I can't continue to lie to these people. And I know he's staying for us because we keep sending up those prayers to him. But goodness, we really need to stop that and let this man be free. But that silver cord, I was about to break it and they had a little watcher. If you go any further, you're going to die, basically. Well, if your silver cord works, then why do you need a watcher? Obviously, it doesn't work. Obviously, your silver cord is a lie. It's just another matrix trick. It's the illusion of freedom. Like I said, that silver cord is a noose. It is a noose. You're in slavery. We're all in slavery. All of us. I don't care what nationality and what race you are. All of us are slaved, and we're being enslaved on so many different levels. In our jobs, in our schools, in our organizations, on the earth, in heaven, we are enslaved. In multiple dimensions, we are enslaved. That's why I'm here. I'm here to free us from all of that, not just to be free from the earth. We need to be free from all of the existences we're living, not just this one. Okay, this is only one layer. How many other multiple existences are we having right now? Remember, guys, I said in another video, I've been going in at night into the astral realm and I've been killing off the other Tahirahs in the other dimensions. I am getting ready to astral project myself and split that silver cord. I'm getting ready to astral project myself right out of here. That's what they don't want you to know. That silver cord, you can break it yourself. Like I said before, if you can break the silver cord, then you are God. Because you have decided whether you live here or not. So that would mean that you are the supreme being. They don't want you to know that you're God because their whole game would be over. Their whole game, their whole little matrix system they're running, the heaven to earth remix, it will be over. So that's why everybody's coming down with these stories. Oh, I met God. I met Jesus. I was filled with so much love. I met my soul family, my soul group. Okay, great. They took you to heaven. Great. Now what are you going to do? Because now you're stuck. You're in heaven. Heaven is spirit school, guys. There's classrooms up there. There's libraries up there, and there's scripts up there. And you're going to be learning the next role that they need you to play. So when you come back down here, you can do a bunch of bad things to humanity. I'm telling you. It's all in those scripts. There's no such thing as free will. There is no free will. We are not free here. We are not sovereign. We are sovereign beings. Anything that takes away your sovereignty is not of God. Remember that. In everything you do in your life, just say to yourself, does this take away my sovereignty? If it does, then it's not of God. None of this is of God. And guys, I know I talk all this stuff, but trust me, when I turn this camera off, I have to go and be in the matrix. And I'm good at it, girl. I've been acting. I act like I'm not a spark soul. I can act like I'm just another person walking around that doesn't know anything. Because you have to be able to live inside of this system too. So there is a balance. But when I get on here, I'm just telling you guys information so you can start thinking about this. Now, I know we do have to still be in our individual boxes, and we have to live our matrix life and have our matrix job and drive our matrix cars and eat our matrix food. Girl, I know we got to do it, but we also have to be able to free our minds so that we can get out of here. And that silver cord doesn't work as well as we thought. You could astral project yourself right out of here. And when you break that silver cord, you know what that is? That is you breaking the agreement that you made to be here. Because you are the God, so you have to agree to all this, but you've been being tricked in heaven. And they use your soul family, your soul group, your soul ties to do it. They do. And that's why everyone's up there. There's still, this heaven is just earth all over again. That's not peace. You still around the same people. You still need your groups. You still need your families, your soul families. You still need your house, your mansion. You still need to sing and dance. You still need to go to the library. You still need to read the scripts. You still... Guys, seriously now. No. That ain't it. Your true resting place shouldn't even be anything that you have ever seen before. Because you're actually an orb of light. That's what we are. So the spirit body is still encasing you. It's still entangling you to this realm, the earth-heaven realm. Spirit told me they are one and the same. They are the yin and yang of each other. They are. Heaven is not the end all, be all. Okay? Guys, I don't even know if there's anything else I want to say. I mean, I could just go on. I mean, this video could just be so long, but like, should it really? It could just be so long. But what I want to say is, let's just reiterate everything. Jesus is stuck. Jesus can't free himself because of all the titles and accolades and all the prayers you guys keep, all those needy prayers you guys keep sending up to him. He's not even the Father. He's like your brother. You keep sending up these needy prayers to him. It's keeping him stuck. Guys, I've seen prayers in heaven. I actually, and I'm going to do a video about this, I intercepted a falling prayer, a prayer that was spit out from the kingdom of heaven. Yeah. And I'm going to do a video on that, and it's interesting. But yeah, you guys are sending him emails, essentially. You sending him spirit DMs. You are sending him spirit DMs. And he has all this mail to answer. He can't even work on his soul's journey. Let him go. Let Jesus go. Jesus is not healthy for you. Seriously, guys, this is the age of knowing. The age of Aquarius. Jesus is not healthy for you. You have to let him go. It's too much codependency. You have to let him go. That's why I said in my other video, let your soul group, your soul family, your soul ties go. The whole trick to this whole thing is to be a lone wolf, lacking nothing, being complete within yourself. You shouldn't even need anybody, guys. If you see your soul family at the light, just turn around and walk the other way. You should be to the point where you need nothing. That is the true essence of God. It is completeness. Number 9, it is completeness. That is the true essence. So this codependency you have on Jesus is unhealthy for Jesus and for you. It's keeping Jesus stuck too. He can't grow. He can't evolve. There's still more for him to do. I believe in Jesus. All the contributions that Jesus brought to this world, tell me somebody else who did that. I'll wait. I'll wait. Because everyone's like, Jesus already done it, so I don't need to do it. I know we have, all the other ancients who have done it, but I'm just giving the regular instructions, not the advanced ones. That's for other channels, like my guy, Nazir Ra, which I love him, so shout out to you. But these are just normal instructions, not advanced, okay? So we're just going to talk about the Jesus archetype. It's not healthy, you got to let him go. He has more to do. He's a powerful being. We need him free. We need Jesus free. We need him to go and break out of the kingdom of heaven so that we can break out and he can do it all over again. If you believe that he saved us once, he can do it again. He can free us. But we got to stop sending those prayers up to him so that he has a time to free himself. Once he frees himself, he'll be showing us the way all over again in the cosmos, back home. And that's if he has the spark of life. Because there are some people that are just birthed out of the heavens. They get the breath of life. Only the people, only the souls with the spark of life go back to the divine, true God, back to the great dark void womb, back to the cosmic mama and the great universal spirit father. So assuming that Jesus is a sparked soul and not a creation that was birthed out of the heavens, assuming that he is a spark soul, and I think that he is, but I think that they've trapped him in the kingdom of heaven. They've given him all these material things, and I mean, he's still really humble. So when people see him, they say they just see him in a basic white robe a lot, but he feels responsible. He can't even leave. He feels responsible. We keep sending him all those spirit DMs. He has all these accolades. Okay? So we need to let that relationship go so that Jesus can evolve. Because his soul still needs to go evolve. And you need to stop being codependent so you can evolve, so you can step into your true essence, that you are the divine God. Okay? There's more I could say, guys, but I think I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this resonated with any of you beautiful people out there. Guys, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like these videos. I put everything, all my heart, all my soul, all my inspiration, all of my knowledge. I put everything into these videos. So please help me, okay? Girl, I don't even know what else I want to say. I just want Jesus to be free, man. Can we just free our brother Jesus? I'm with you. I'm with you. Guys, I'm out of here. Love is the way, forgiveness is the key, and truth is the light that guides us home. Free Jesus, free Jesus. Bye.